would be able to take on her own in the bus. So while we were shopping, you won't believe what she did.
I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
That really helped.
I'm cleaning my bathroom.
Thank you. Now I'll go
Halfway.
to the office and pay her.
I gotta be careful. Elaine is sneaky. She snuck in meat for me, and she insisted I take it as a steak and some ground beef, and she wouldn't let me leave without it. That's tough. It's so hard sometimes to accept gifts from people who have almost nothing. But it's her way of saying thank you. I give so much.
Get on up here.
They want to give back. I have to accept it. It's the polite thing to do. So it's been a few months, and Elaine called me again to take her to get her cashier's check so she could pay her rent. She, again, had just enough money to get it covered. I had planned to do something that was going to be a huge surprise for her, and I think totally make her day. Oh man, I can't wait to see her reaction. Hi, I'm so sorry it took me so long.
How are you?
Good, how are you? Good to see you.
My camera is on live. So what you bothering me for?
I'm staying early today.
Bye.
I did it for you.
Bye-bye.
No.
Yeah.
Nay, you can't do it.
I want you to have a little bit of money in the bank, have a little bit of a buffer.
I was about to say, being weird already. Hey, y'all.
Now you're a little bit ahead.
Oh, my heart. I don't know how you could do that. So I don't need to
Now, you're not if you don't want to.
I'll be able to get my haircut and I'll be able to get her shoes and her jeans.
A chair if you want one.
I'm just in shock. I can't believe that. Now I can, okay then, I'll look it up.
I'm just cleaning the bathroom. I ain't feel like making no video, so.
Go get that bus
I
pass.
can't on my own.
Okay.
That's what I want to get.
Okay. Well, if you'd like, we could go get breakfast on our bus pass.
Oh, honey, I don't want you to spend any money.
What's the matter, Slim?
I would like to get a bus pass, but if it would just take me to that free ATM,
Uh-huh.
All over the place trying to clean this thing in my bathroom.
get the bus pass.
Okay. Yeah, because I wouldn't want to just stop by and then say
You
hi.
gonna lose an hour of sleep?
I thought we were going to
Like
hang
in
out
spring
this
forest
morning.
stuff. Can I help you? You want to say hi to these two? Come on.
Hey, you get yourself some lunch.
No.
Oh,
What am I gonna do?
say hello.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, girl.
You get some lunch. You just
No.
Okay, she can't be on camera because you can't get up in there.
cut yourself short.
No, ma'am.
I'll be just fine. Don't worry about me.
Nope, this way.
Like I said, I really appreciated that last time too when you got we made tacos and steak. That was good stuff. So now Elaine has a little bit of breathing room and some extra money in her bank account. It isn't much. For most of us, $800 would not go very far. However, for her, this is a lot more than she had. And now she has a little bit of breathing room. She can go and get herself the things that she needs. She doesn't have to rely on anyone to go and get her something. If she wants
girl
it,
is
she can
ridiculous.
go get it for herself.
Get out,
Because
Granny.
we gave her a 1-month jump start.
I'm gonna clean.
And I
Let me
think that
clean.
is something really
Clean.
special.
Oh, boy.
And she appreciated it so much. Thank you guys so much for
Well, you don't have no choice. You
guys
can't get in the
make
tub
all
right
this
now. Wait till I
stuff
clean it
possible.
out.
Whether you donate through my website, Patreon, with Buy One Get One program, thank you very much. I couldn't do it without
I gotta
you.
have my
If
camera
you
like this, you
videos
don't trust
this,
Journey no
check
more.
out one of these.
Oh, trust Taylor still. Let me take my ring off. Take this off. Yeah. My nails is so sore. Oh no.
Little robot.
This nail so sore.
Hmm.
This nail so sore.
My nail is so sore.
You feel this?
I can't take this off. Y'all like my bracelet?
When you do this, it's sore.
Hello, everybody. Hello. How are you?
I'm gonna have to clean the bathroom, please. May I?
Why would you like to help me clean the bathroom?
Because I feel like we're besties.
We are besties.
Can I help you clean the bathroom, please? I can lift you.
Oh, I can't take this off.
Wait, let me see.
This thing hurts to take off.
Yes. Wait, let me try.
Yeah.
I don't want you to break your nose.
I'm not gonna break it. There we go.
Yay! I'm stuck in
Your wrist is too small.
Help! Help!
See, it's too small. I'm gonna put it on you. Journey. Journey.
I have to take it out. Because then I get basically like that. I have to take it out.
Okay. I really wish we could play music on live, but I guess you can't. I guess you can't. You watching somebody finna clean their bathroom. That's what you're watching. And I'm trying to find something to watch. Or should I say listen to? Thank you. My kids sound so cute. Thank you. That's African black soap. Give it here. Give it here and get out. Girl, get out. 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 I don't need no
A
help.
mother and her little girl disappear.
Bye.
without trace.
Bye, Skyler.
So, she's not with her sister.
Bye-bye. Nope, I don't need no advice with
Well,
nothing,
that's
girl.
the reason that we're here. Is that the family's calling us, saying we haven't heard from our daughter and our sister.
Suspicion quickly falls
Get out.
on someone close.
I hope they will be found. And
Johnny, get the
I
toy.
hope we can move forward.
His demeanor raises more questions than answers. What really happened behind closed doors? And what dark secrets was he trying to hide?
To know the police are calling this a homicide, I think it's someone who's 22-month-old child.
It's crazy.
But you're saying that is not you.
Of course not.
Welcome to the channel. If you think you've heard it all, think again. Hit that subscribe
How am I
button
supposed to
and
clean
stay
it?
with us as we break down this case, because the truth isn't always what it seems. On April 14th, 2019, Jasmine Lovett, 25, her 22
Jessica, I don't know you enough to let you be your mom. I know my mom.
Robert Lehman met up with Jasmine's family.
I gotta
for
wait. You
dinner.
gotta wait.
It was a
Son.
normal evening. Small
I catch a
talk,
line.
shared meals,
I mean, I catch
nothing out of the
some
ordinary.
comments.
But Jasmine's sister, Genevieve Lovett, couldn't shake the feeling that something was off. Jasmine and Robert seemed distant.
Period.
more
Detroit,
than usual.
Detroit.
At the end of the night, Jasmine
Bitch, it ain't time for a gym. I will go to the gym when I want to, bitch. Worry about yourself.
April 19th, Good Friday. When the 19th
Worry about
came,
yourself. Worry about
Genevieve
yourself.
waited, but Jasmine never showed. She called.
My
No
period
answer.
got my nose
She
breaking out,
texted.
y'all. Got me
Nothing.
looking like
That
Rudolph.
wasn't like Jasmine. She would never miss plans, and she would never ignore her messages. A pit formed in her stomach.
Right. They don't even want to go
Something
clean their room,
was
but you
wrong.
want to help me clean the
But before we
bathroom?
get ahead of ourselves, let's take
Make
a
it
step
make
back.
sense, child.
To understand what happened
Let me go
next,
put these in my
we need to
refrigerator.
know
Hold
how
on.
Jasmine got custody of
Them haters
Aaliyah
keep me
in the
paid,
first
girl.
place. Jasmine was just
I
23
ignore
when she
some of
became a
them.
mother. Aaliyah's father was Robbie Sanderson. He and Jasmine weren't married. At first, everything was okay, but as time
This how
went
fat I
on,
am.
cracks
I
started
didn't
to
know which
show.
one I wanted.
Robbie never wanted to have a
Let
child.
me go put these in my refrigerator.
Robbie began coming home late. Then he started coming home drunk. It only got worse from there. His temper started to flare. One evening, Robbie demanded money. Jasmine refused, but he wouldn't let it go. She locked herself in the bathroom and called the police. When he realized what she was doing, he snapped. He kicked in the bathroom door, ripped the phone from her hands. He didn't hurt her, but the look in his eyes was enough. When the police arrived, Robbie was already gone. Since Jasmine hadn't been physically harmed, there wasn't much they could do. Jasmine and Robbie eventually split up, and that's how Jasmine got custody of Aaliyah.
What?
Now, 2 years later,
Go put that back.
Jasmine
You're not getting
and
no what's it
Aaliyah
called?
were AWOL. By 5 p.m.
I can't
on
drink a
April
juice?
19th, Genevieve Lovett had enough of waiting. Jasmine wasn't
How is
answering
that
her
drinking?
calls or texts,
It's a juice.
and that just wasn't like her. She drove over to the house Jasmine shared with Robert Lehman. When she got there, something caught her eye. The basement light was on.
So
it had
cute.
to mean someone was home, right? Feeling a little relieved, she walked up and knocked on the door.
Yeah, they very weird.
She waited a moment, then knocked again. Still no answer. Genevieve rang the doorbell once, twice, over and over. But
I
no
don't
one
drink
answered.
alcohol, sorry.
With no response from Jasmine, she
Ooh, my
left.
stomach
But
hurts.
Genevieve couldn't shake the uneasy feeling. Something about Robert just felt off. Maybe it's how Jasmine and Robert met. After splitting with Robbie initially, Jasmine focused on being the best mom to
I'm gonna
Aaliyah.
put on a pink.
Family was everything to her. But by 2018, Jasmine was ready to move on.
Dang
She
it, I'm
signed up
messing
for
them
a
up.
few dating apps and soon found a perfect match. A mature man with a
Goodness.
British accent. He was Robert Lehman. And now Jasmine is nowhere to be found. she was
Girl,
supposed
this
to be
is
with
not what I
Rob.
wanted to hear.
What's that? What's that?
Go watch TV. Go use your TV.
I live in a small home in a fairly decent neighborhood, and I also work from
I like
home
animated
as well.
stories.
I have my office set up upstairs in a small room, with my desk right by a window that faces the front of the house. I liked being able to open it for fresh air, or have the view when it was nice out.
I can't believe I have a pimple
This was
right
as
here.
fall
Like,
was
my
just
period
starting,
is
so
doing
I pretty much had
ridiculous
the window
stuff
open
now.
all day. One regular weekday, though, around noon, I was doing my usual work at my desk when I noticed something out the window. There
Girl,
was
stop
a person,
what?
a man, standing at the bottom of my
Why you
driveway.
say please stop? Stop
Not
what?
walking past it, or
Stop being
stopping to tie his
great?
shoe
No,
or anything.
never.
He was just standing there and looking up at my house. I couldn't tell if he could see me in
You
the
have a
window
bunch
or
of
not,
pick-me's.
but
What you mean by
after
that?
only a few seconds of me looking
I do
at
drink
him,
water. Drinking water ain't gonna
walked
just
away.
automatically clear up your skin.
I thought it was really strange, but that was about it. What else was I supposed to think or do? I continued with work. I did an occasional check
And
out
I'm
the
finished
window
by taking my
every
hair
now and
down.
again.
But I gotta
But
do
seeing
scatter hair
nothing
first. I
else,
just did
wasn't
Johnny
too
hair.
worried about it.
You wanna help me clean? Alright.
The following day, I was on the same routine. I got to work and was pretty busy the whole day. I had a lot of video calls with my coworkers. During one of these calls, I spaced out
Will you
and
stop
glanced
doing
out
that?
the
What are you
window
doing?
again.
You're not getting in the bag.
That man was there,
Good.
standing in the same spot at the end of the driveway and looking up at the house, just like he was before. Something about this time was 10 times more creepy and eerie. Why the hell was he back here?
How somebody drowned if nobody in the tub? Stop being weird. I can't. It's too many comments. Y'all comment. I can't read all these comments. Goodness.
I must have stared off at him.
Tell her, Earl, help them find the remote.
Noticed
Go
I
ask her to help you
looked
find the remote. Get out of my way so I can clean up.
I said,
No, I cannot sing
tried
happy
to
birthday to you.
refocus on the meeting. I kept looking back though.
No, I don't do shout outs. My shout outs not free.
Then I looked back again, and he was gone.
Who got candy?
My work day felt a drag
Go
on.
find your
I
remote.
couldn't stop thinking about this random guy.
I don't care if you don't think I look cute. I'm not on here to look cute for you. I look cute for me.
When I got out of work, I went outside and walked
So,
around
please.
my driveway, looking for any reason for them to be looking
Why are you
at my house
screaming?
like that. Everything looked
Get that
normal.
hand up.
However, I did notice that the window of
No,
my
you done had
office
2
was
donuts
visible and clear
and a milkshake.
where the man was standing, which means
Be quiet, bro. Be quiet.
I went back inside and made dinner. I had a call with my brother that night, and I mentioned it. He agreed it was odd, but said it was
Watch
likely
out.
nothing. After getting off the phone, I sat down and watched TV, hoping to get my mind
Duh,
off
he asked for it.
a couple hours.
You had 2 donuts. You're not getting no
9
candy
p.m.
soda, so you can back up
I had
off
the
it.
show turned down because I was getting tired. But
You can be
with the
mad all
low
you want.
volume, I was able to hear what I thought were footsteps outside my house.
Uh-oh.
I jumped it up from the couch and stared at the front
Emily,
door.
you don't even know me. I'm not a bad mom, so
Steps
please.
walked up,
Get off my
stopping
nuts.
for
That's
a
what you
brief
can do.
second, then walked away. I hurried over to the door.
I don't care who say
looked
I
out
mean. You can hate me all you want to, bitch. I hate you too. I don't even know you. What's wrong with y'all?
Once they were gone, I opened
I
the
get
door.
paid to be here. You don't.
I noticed a note taped to the back. It was short. It just said, "Dad, answer the door." I was not only confused.
I can run the water all I want to. I don't have to
How
have a
did
good
they know my
attitude.
name?
Bye-bye.
And what was the note
Bye-bye.
even supposed to mean? They didn't even knock or stay long enough for me to have answered the door. Not that I would have anyway.
They always being rude. That's why I don't get on live, but
This
it's
was
cool.
enough for me to call
I just feel like
the
running it up today, so that's why I'm on here.
officers came over, and I told them everything.
Emily, don't ask me shit, bitch. Why you on here? Don't ask me no questions. You just said something rude. Now you want to ask me a question, girl? Bye.
Call them.
Bye-bye.
It really didn't make me feel much
You want
better.
this juice? Skylar, go and sit down somewhere, bro.
Laying in bed.
Uh-oh, let me help you.
I literally just laid there for hours,
Go.
thinking about this man
Thank
that
you.
was stalking my house and the eerie note he left. Then, at just before 2 a.m., a knock at the front door echoed.
I'm calling
Otherwise
people who are
silent
talking crap
house.
to me the B word.
My body froze up.
You wasn't in here when Emily said something to me. Don't tell me what to do.
As I listened in fear. After a few seconds, they knocked again. My heart started beating faster. I got my phone and called 911.
Goodness.
They sent officers right away, but the knocks continued the whole time I waited. Eerily, they never got louder or more rushed or aggressive. It was just the same knocking over and over, echoing through the hallways of my home. The operator on the phone updated me that the cops were 2 minutes out. And just after
they always talking crap, they always hating, and the haters love to watch people they hate. Like, I don't know why. They just weird.
Then 30,
Come on, Johnny.
then a whole minute passed.
No, I got it.
When the officers showed up,
Let's
nobody
go.
was at
Let's
the
go.
door.
Let me get this out of
They
here.
were too late.
Here, put this in your room.
Again, I told them
Thank
what
you.
happened, and they seemed to take it a little bit more seriously this time.
I don't pay for water,
But
so
it
oh
still
well.
wasn't
Let it go
enough
up.
for them to do anything about it. They said they would have an officer patrol around here for the next couple weeks. Those weeks came and went, and the man never came back up to my door or to the end of the driveway, at least from what I know. It's been months later.
I really wish y'all stopped
and
telling me to be
still
nice. Why do I have to be
nothing
nice
else.
to people who not being nice
It
to me?
still scares the hell out of me, though. The thought of the creepy
You found a
note
remote?
telling me to answer the door, and then there
Put
being
on Red
knocking
Panda.
at 2 a.m. is just terrifying. Then there's also the thought of them coming back, lingering in my head.
I can
don't
be
know
mean
what
all
they
I want to.
wanted,
Why do y'all
who they
care?
were, or if they're truly gone.
My birthday
for
is May
good.
11th. Shit.
10 out of 10 friends say you have to.
Through the door, and then there being knocking at 2 a.m. is just terrifying.
If they offended by me saying the B word, so
Them coming back.
oh well.
lingering
If
in
you
my
offended
head.
by it, then yeah, I was talking to you.
Don't know what
Yeah.
they wanted, who they were.
Why would I call
or
a
if they're
supporter the B
truly
word?
gone for good.
Back up, Journey. Ooh. It is. I'm very angry. That's why I got this pimple on my nose.
This was when I was a freshman in high school. The town I lived in was small, and I guess you could say pretty old-fashioned compared to places nowadays. It was very woodsy all around, and the buildings and houses weren't so compacted together.
Why are you worried about what I
My
pay?
home was out in the woods.
You pay for everything. How about
My parents
that?
had a decent amount of land, and my dad had built the place with his dad. Anyway, it didn't have a real road or driveway. It was more of a dirt trail.
You gotta get out. I don't
So
trust
school
you.
buses didn't have to stop at our
Nope, you cannot talk to the
I'd
live.
either
They
have
being
to walk
ignorant.
miles
Girl,
to
move her out my
to
way.
get picked up, or just walk next to the
Stop
street.
screaming. Get your juice.
Usually, I just walk all
I'm
the
about
way
to take it.
This
I'm gonna
was a
mop the
typical
bathroom.
day,
This
as
is gonna use
far
to
as I
heat in
could
my
tell.
water.
I was walking down the trail to my home, enjoying the calm morning sounds of the woods, when I spotted a car up ahead. It wasn't my parents' car, or anyone else's that I knew. It was just parked right on the trail. This trail only led to and from the house, so someone being on
Yeah,
here
this girl, this is exactly why I don't go
was unusual.
live.
I don't know if I've ever seen a random car here at all before this. I felt kind of uncomfortable having to pass it. There was a woman inside. She looked
I don't care.
really
Nobody
vibrant,
kids on here. That's the parents'
with
fault for
dark
not
circles
controlling
under
what their
her
kids
eyes,
doing.
Shaggy black hair. She glanced at me, but I just.
You want to see my house? Go watch some videos. I don't have to. I'm not gonna do no
feel her
house
eyes
tour for you. Like
as I
no.
walked past it. I picked up the pace and got to school. At the dinner table that night, I mentioned it to my parents, asking who it was.
How you do that?
They were there. Both of them looked worried and confused. They told me the woman must have just gotten lost, and I shouldn't worry about it. But I could see the worry in their eyes. They dropped me off at school for the next week, which was odd because they both started work early, like 6 a.m.
Get on my
So
face.
they must have called in late for the entire week just to drop me off. Honestly, I thought that it was an overreaction, as I felt I was old enough to handle myself. But I knew my parents were
Oh
just being
goodness.
safe. On Monday morning,
Why are you putting that?
the following week, I packed up my book bag and started walking. During the last week that I'd been dropped off,
That's
never
finna
saw
burn,
the
girl.
woman or the car, so I really wasn't worried at all anymore.
They is being mad weird.
When I got got to that same spot
Ooh.
once, she was there again, sitting in her car, watching me. I
They
had a
burned
mini
on it.
heart attack. This was too much to be a coincidence. Showing up twice on the trail that was basically our driveway, sitting in the
I really
same
was supposed to be
spot,
cleaning up my
only
bathroom.
showing up when I was walking alone. I made the decision.
I
not
am
to
watching
instead of walking past her again.
JV
I took
Animations.
a few steps off the trail, but immediately the woman noticed. She turned her car on and drove up.
Go dap it. Get a piece of tissue and dap it.
I pretended to ignore her, walking faster into the woods. I heard her car door open and her footsteps crunching on the leaves behind me. But
Too much surgery. Are you blind? Y'all so fucking ooh.
Like my full name in this eerily calm and loving voice.
Blue? I don't
turned
eat
my
that
head
at all.
and looked at her. She had this dead stare and blank, expressionless face. Her eyes were tired and heavy, and she had this sickly look. I sprinted away. After losing sight of her,
Back
I
up,
circled
back
back to
up.
the woods
Like, as
to
soon as
my
I get on
house,
live,
where
not
I told
everybody
my
want to be in my
parents.
face.
They called the police and came home right away. What I didn't expect was my parents
Go
to
on,
know
sit down and watch
exactly
TV, because y'all
who
really
the
supposed to be in
woman
the bed. You
was.
just lucky it's the
It
weekend.
was my dad's
Yeah, I'm in
ex-wife
Jackson, Florida.
from almost 2 decades ago.
Come
Apparently,
here, Skylar.
she had mental health issues for a while. It
Go
would
that
have
way.
these horrifying episodes
Go
where
watch
she'd get
TV
obsessed with something
before I just turn it
and
off.
do disturbing things.
Okay, so put on something
The
else.
day I told them I saw her, my parents reported it to the police, knowing it had to be her.
Jason, get off my
Police
nuts.
failed to
Y'all
do
men
anything
is
about it,
weird.
though,
Ugh.
only checking up on her and saying she seemed normal.
Why would I be
For
mad that
that
my kids is
whole
up?
week,
I'm
though,
letting them
she
be
had
up. Are
been
you slow?
stalking our house, knowing that every time my parents left for work early, it meant I would be walking alone to school. My parents never told me what happened to her after this, or what she was trying to do to me, or why she was doing any of it. Hopefully, nothing like that happens again.
Uh-oh. They done changed it now. Why you crying? Why y'all asking me questions about my business? No, your figure is fine, Earl. Look at your hair, but I'm ready to take my hair down because I don't even feel like cleaning this bathroom.
I
for
was
real.
spending the week in Washington at a cabin
Yeah,
in
it's on the
Cascades.
what's it
It
called?
was pretty far out of the major
I know you
cities.
like
It was
wick.
down a long
I
dirt
sure do.
road with dense forest all around. Winter was just starting, so
Right.
there was a little bit of snow, but nothing too much. The first 3
I
days
have a
were
regular
great.
Roku TV.
It was peaceful, quiet, and
I clean the
relaxing.
bathroom tomorrow.
But
So.
midway through
Oh,
the fourth day, there was a knock at the door.
Journey.
I had no idea who it was
Yeah.
or who it could have been. I walked over and opened the door,
Wait, what
as
was you
there
doing my
wasn't any
light
other
time?
way for me to see the porch
I just
from
had a
inside
white
the
time.
cabin.
I just boiled water for no reason.
There was a man. He had a thick winter jacket on and a black wool hat.
Girl, open that door.
His face
Y'all
was
even dirty out the
pale
room.
with red cheeks, and snow was sticking to his clothes. He'd clearly been outside for a while. How can I help you?
It's
The
aloe
man gave
vera
a
water.
friendly smile and said he was just a bit lost and wanted to know the way back into
I'm gonna clean my
town.
bathroom tomorrow. I feel like really
I
feel like
was
taking my hair down.
confused.
That was my real
Was
plan.
he trying to walk the 1 hour
Sure,
drive
yeah.
to town in the cold and snow? And how did he even get out here in the first
Ooh.
place? Take a left here and follow it to the main road. It's a straight shot from there. I figured it wasn't any of my business, so I just told him what he asked for. He smiled and nodded. There was a strange pause for a few seconds as he just stood there and neither of us spoke. I got uncomfortable and said bye, closing the door. I heard its boots walk off the porch soon after. It was an interesting interaction for
I'm
sure.
never off.
But
I
I
work
went
every
back
day.
to what I was
This is
doing
my job.
and forgot about it not too long after. Several hours passed. The
Okay,
light
big
snowfall
bag, big
from
bag, blah, blah, blah,
earlier
blah,
had
blah.
started to pick up, which made me a little
What's new?
nervous
I call
because I
myself
wasn't
big
sure
bag,
how my
so
car would
you're not
handle the
hurting
dirt
anything.
roads
Sorry.
with thick snow. To keep an eye on the weather, I went to the back door and pulled the curtains back so I could have a view from the living room. When I did, I was
So
kind of
cute,
startled.
right?
There were shoe prints in the snow, walking around the back of the cabin. Again,
I do
I
my
was so
own hair.
far out that anyone just walking around here was very strange. It was hard to tell how fresh the prints were, though. I wasn't sure how long the snowfall had picked up for, so it could have been as long as several hours ago, or as soon as just a few minutes ago. My mind immediately thought back to the man who came by the door earlier. Had he gone around the cabin before going up to the door? Maybe he thought the cabin might be empty and was snooping around to find out. That would be
I just
really
washed my
creepy,
hair
though.
like 2 weeks ago with these braids,
I
so
felt
now I'm
really
gonna take
uneasy
them out
after
because
seeing those shoe prints in the snow.
I just want to do my
It
actual
didn't
hair.
help that the sun had already set too. It was too dark, cold, and windy outside to
You
even
watching
try to
my
look
job?
around.
No, I'm not. I'm just
I
taking them
closed the
down.
curtains and went around to make sure all the doors
Just
were
3.
locked. Then turned off all
What
the
you in the-
lights.
why you
and
watching
went
me,
to
girl?
the bedroom. There wasn't a TV
You
in there.
standing there acting like one of them
So I
us
just pulled
people.
up a video to watch on my laptop as I laid in bed. I was trying to relax and shake the uneasy feeling I had. It took a while, like probably an hour, before I was feeling better. The steady sound
Granny
of the
doing in
snow
my room?
outside in the dark cabin room started to make me sleepy. I shut the laptop screen and started getting ready for bed when a knock came from the front door.
All right, real.
I physically jumped. I stood still for
I
a
got
moment
6
while I
kids.
just felt my mind go blank from the sudden fear.
You don't know
that
what the
came
fuck
over
I let
me.
my kids have.
They knocked again. Hey, it's me again.
Thank you. Yeah, I don't even wear these braids. I don't know if it's
It's
healthy or
cold out
not,
here. Can you please help
but
me?
I don't
It
know.
was the man who stopped by earlier.
Dang, it's
Why
264
the hell
people
was
in
he
here.
still around here? I opened the bedroom door so I could listen better and looked
Neither
out into
one.
the
Did
main
y'all see
area
Blink
of the
twice?
cabin. It was really
Oh,
dark.
mm-mm,
And the
I almost
man
cussed. I don't
continuously
play that.
knocking was extremely
He
unsettling.
scared me in that movie. I would
But
never.
then, after, I don't know, maybe 30 seconds, the knocking stopped. The wind outside felt like it picked up.
Let
It
me
was
see.
the
Cause
only
y'all be
thing I
seeing
could
y'all
hear.
subscribe. Do y'all actually know?
I
Y'all
really
like my
wanted to
stickers?
know if he left, though,
Skylar
or
colored
where
my
he
stickers.
went. I
Blah
quietly
blah blah
crept
blah
out
blah.
into
In
the
your
main
video, you
room,
let your kids
which
have
I
so
knew
much
had all
candy.
the
I'm never
curtains and
posting my
blinds
kids eating
closed,
candy. So why is
he
it your
shouldn't be able
business?
to see me. Without opening the door,
I'm probably
my only
gonna just
option was
wash
to look
it
out one of the
and
windows. It didn't
do
have
a
a
little
clear view
wrap,
of the porch, but I
maybe.
could see the front of the cabin.
Hi,
leading
Miss
up to
Jackie,
the road.
girl.
I pushed
Hello,
the curtain
hello,
aside
hello.
and looked. I could see a set of footprints going up to the porch, but none leaving.
If people keep being mean to me, I'm
He
just
must
gonna get
still
off.
be at the door. I walked back and got my phone. Service was good enough to call 911. They estimated it would be 45 minutes before they would make it.
Whoo-wee.
I locked myself in the bedroom and waited. 10 minutes went by with not a single sound, which was really eerie. No
collecting samples. She trembled when she recounted the sensation of being touched by cold, spindly fingers. Meanwhile, I recounted walking down a curved corridor lined with glowing symbols, none of which I
I don't have a
recognized.
favorite song.
One of the beings, taller than the rest, questioned me in my mind, though I couldn't recall the exact content of its inquiries.
These braids help with her
All
growth
I
for
knew was
sure.
that it felt invasive, as if someone were sifting through my thoughts without permission. During a break, I looked at Jessica, who was sipping
All I do
water
is
with
braid it up.
shaking
Let me see if I
hands.
got an old picture in here.
Do you really believe this happened? I asked her, my voice low. She gazed at me with conflicted eyes. I don't see any other explanation. Why else would we both have the same bizarre memories under hypnosis? Dr. Whitman stepped
Dang,
in
I don't have no
gently.
old picture.
Memories,
I really wanted to
especially
get
ones
these
retrieved under
professionally
hypnosis,
braided,
can
just my real
sometimes
hair,
be
but-
influenced by external factors. It's possible that you two saw or read something about UFOs that your subconscious is now weaving into the memory gap. But we hardly watch sci-fi,
That's
I
gross.
insisted, and the details were too vivid. Dr. Whitman nodded slowly. I understand. I'm only
really
suggesting
nasty
you keep
shit.
an open mind. Explore all possibilities, including the extraordinary.
I'm just gonna actually do my cleaning video
For
when I get off
days
of here.
after those sessions, I couldn't sleep. Every
Oh, y'all
time
in
I
here
closed
and why it's
my
only
eyes, I
62
saw
likes? Make it
flickers of
make
that
sense.
blinding white light. and heard those voiceless questions echo in my head. Jessica fared no better.
Latoya Jackson, are you for real asking me, am I a mother? Are you for real?
We became reclusive.
Are you a supporter?
Avoiding gatherings except
No.
for brief appearances to
'Cause you
assure
will
our
know that
friends and
answer.
family we were okay. Our
Hello.
final
How are
session
you?
with Dr. Whitman offered a disturbing piece of closure. Under hypnosis, I recalled blacking out again after the
Oh, you
examination.
just joined? This your first time being here? Well, yes, I'm a mother. My goodness, all these dang on ads.
When you use your camera on your phone, all you do is you look at each picture.
Collecting samples. She trembled when she recounted the sensation of
No,
being
I don't
touched
know
by
you to
cold,
make you a mod.
spindly fingers. Meanwhile, I recounted walking down a curved corridor lined with glowing symbols,
Goodness.
none of which I recognized. One of the beings, taller than the rest, questioned me in my mind, though I couldn't recall the exact content of its inquiries. All I knew was that it felt invasive, as
Woo!
if someone were sifting through my thoughts without permission. During a break, I looked at Jessica, who was sipping water with shaking hands.
This one I'm gonna do Skylar hair with.
Do you really
Well,
think
she's gonna
this
pick one of
happened?
these. Come
I
on,
asked
I'm
her,
gonna do
my
her
voice
hair.
slow. She gazed at me
Oh.
with conflicted
What is
eyes.
that?
I don't see any other explanation. Why else would we both have the same bizarre memories under hypnosis? Dr. Whitman stepped in gently. Memories, especially ones retrieved under
My head is
hypnosis, can
itchy,
sometimes be influenced by external factors. It's possible that you two saw or read something about UFOs that your subconscious is
I
now
use the
weaving
aloe vera
into the
water from
memory gap.
Walmart. Am I brushing a braid, bro?
But we hardly watch sci-fi, I insisted, and the details were too vivid. Dr. Whitman nodded slowly. I understand. I'm only suggesting you keep an open mind. Explore all possibilities, including the
Period. Tell them
extraordinary.
to like the video. Or
For
like the
days
live.
after those sessions, I couldn't
But
sleep.
hey, they was in here
Every
talking
time
crap, so I
closed
don't know
my
how many
eyes, I
people
saw
gonna actually like
flickers of
it.
that blinding white light and heard those voiceless questions echo in my head. Jessica fared no better, waking up in cold
Yeah, I
sweat
like broccoli
several times a
animation.
night.
I watched them all day.
We became reclusive,
All throughout
avoiding
the day.
gatherings except for brief appearances to
I
assure our
watched
friends
this
and
and
family we were okay.
like police cam footage,
Our
body cam
final
stuff.
session with Dr. Whitman offered a disturbing piece of closure. Under hypnosis, I recalled blacking out again
How
after
about
the
I make it
examination.
block? Don't ever tell me
I
to
saw the
make nut
same
clap.
flash of light that
Don't
had signaled
disrespect
our
me.
abduction. Then, nothing. Until waking up in my bed beside Jessica. There were no farewells, no dramatic departures, just a sudden return to our normal lives. Minus 5 days. When we came out of the trance, Dr. Whitman quietly asked, "Do you feel any sense of resolution now that you remember more?" Jessica stared at him. Not resolution, just emptiness. They took us without our consent, and now we're left with questions no one can answer.
I braid
I
it up
nodded,
against the whole braid and
echoing
go
her
to this row.
sentiment. It's
Now I gotta undo
terrifying
it.
knowing something so strange happened and there's no proof, no evidence to show the world. Dr. Whitman closed his notepad.
Yep, make it block.
Sometimes our
All
truths
day, every
remain
day.
unprovable. You must find a way to live with this, whether others believe you or not. It's been a year since those sessions. Jessica and I have done our best to move forward. We never found any physical evidence, no scars, no implants, no unusual medical anomalies beyond our missing 5 days. Some of our friends think we concocted a wild story to cover a personal crisis. Others believe us wholeheartedly, pointing to the uncanny similarity of our
I'm tired. I'm
recollections.
taking my hair out already.
And as for me, I've stopped trying
Nope.
to convince anyone.
I don't.
My life
When
is
my hair
divided
get wet, it
into
get
2
real
parts
soft.
now.
Like
Before the abduction.
the issues come
And after.
afterwards. When I
In
wash my hair,
September
it
of
get real soft.
1961,
So.
Barney and Betty Hill experienced a
Yeah.
mysterious encounter during a trip to New Hampshire. They saw a strange object
Oh,
in
y'all
the
got room
sky,
for
which
the real,
Betty
not me.
believed to be a UFO.
Me?
Barney stopped
Little
the car
old
to
me, or should I
investigate
say
and
big
described
old me?
seeing a glowing disc with
Big old
figures
me,
inside. After fleeing, They fell unconscious,
Mom.
losing 2 hours of memory.
Period, girl. Period.
Under hypnosis in
I'm all up in my
1963, they
special
recalled
channel.
being abducted by beings who performed experiments on them. Betty
Ooh.
drew an accurate star map depicting Zeta Reticuli, a system 40 light years away during a 1964 session.
I love Dochi.
Their account, marked by anxiety and vivid details, led to the Air
Now I
Force
gotta take
launching
this break
Project
all the way
Blue
back
Book
down.
and shaped future
Just
UFO
to
abduction
add
narratives.
this part into the break. No. Here they
Want to
go.
earn
With all
cryptocurrency?
these damn lies. I mean,
Try
ads.
Coinbase.
I know you use this video to fall asleep, so before that, like the video and subscribe.
No, I did not use that video to fall asleep. Sorry. Is that not what you're talking about?
Chloe, catch your breath and take a look at me for a second.
You gotta get up at 4 in the morning.
I'm gonna go
Ooh,
back
girl.
to Saturday night again.
Good night, girl.
Sharice, I want you to look at me if you can, please.
Girl, we had leftovers.
Can you look up?
I made neck
Listen to
bones, greens, collard greens,
Whoa, back down.
macaroni and cheese, yams, and I made ribs
You
too.
said you did something.
Sharice, listen to what I'm gonna say to you, okay?
I didn't hurt him.
And that was Saturday night
That was Saturday night.
at about 10.
Yes, sir.
And then you wake up
I don't know if I like this brush.
Sunday morning about 1:30, right? And Antoine had him, you think, right?
Yes, sir.
What are the odds you think that Antoine is not going to give that child to someone to turn over because he don't want it?
He may not pull up to the police department.
But he's going to give it to
Sure,
someone.
stop at a gas station and give it to someone at the
The only
pump.
thing I can think of is he left him at the park with me. I don't know.
Okay,
I don't.
that's
I
possible.
don't know if I like
I
that
don't
brush.
know, but I don't.
It feels so weird. I think I got it from Dollar Store.
I can't do this.
We're looking. We're still looking. Even though we're having this conversation, people are looking. Believe me. But that doesn't get us any closer to finding him either.
Hey. Chapter
And there's
6.
these points of the investigation we have to talk about.
Ooh, we
And I told you it might be difficult.
are
But
gonna
that's the
send me
nature of
some
what's
stupid
going on.
thanks.
Antoine's not keeping that
Stupid
kid.
thanks is
Am I
money.
right?
Yes, sir. If I was in his predicament, I would not.
We can all agree there.
Yes, sir.
Ooh,
So that
name of my
kid is
cooking
somewhere.
channel. You got to watch one of my last videos
All right.
Now,
because
I'll be a
the
little
link
graphic
is in
for a
there.
moment, okay?
But it's
But
Cooking with Queen Honey. I don't know if it pop up yet because
If
it
we're
ain't
playing hypothetical and he leaves
it
with
ain't
you
a
in the
big
park,
channel yet.
He probably would have walked out onto East Bay. He's not going to wander into a dark park. He's not going to go
It's
to the
one of
darkness.
these. So they take my hair out of it.
He probably would have been found had he gone near the road.
It's like
whether it
this.
was a good way or a bad way. You know, people notice.
How do I tell my best friend I slept with her boyfriend? Just tell her and get your ass whooped. Just tell her. Just get it over with.
12.
No.
We're at about 18
If I play
hours.
music, I'm not gonna be able to monetize my live.
It's 2 in the afternoon.
He's not going to leave you if you're there. He's
No.
going to stay with you.
But yeah, this is the
He
type of
has
brush
no
it is.
idea where to go. He's not just going to wander off into the wilderness and hope somebody picks him up.
He's going to stay with you until you wake up or try to wake you up.
You are his mother. You are the most close person to him in his life, especially at a young age, even with what's happening and what's gone on. Okay?
Ooh.
We still don't have a trace of him, Sharice. We have no idea
Let's start from this side.
where he left.
There's no cameras.
I do want to
No.
order a wig,
We
but
went
they
to
be
the
so
cameras on East
expensive,
Bay
and I'll be
Drive.
like,
We
I don't
found
even know how to put it
nothing that
on.
supports your
But I do
story
want to
of you
order a
walking
wig.
with a child. Okay, I don't have anything to back up what you're telling me.
Thank you.
How's your temper, Sharice? You get upset sometimes? Lose your temper?
She is getting y'all up out of here.
The only person who gets
We
me that
mute,
mad is,
we don't block.
Jordan Senior.
I don't really block
The
nobody.
guy who pawns
But I will
shop
mute
off
y'all
on you
quick.
Day in and day out.
You getting them out right.
Doesn't give you $1 for money, except when you beg for it. The guy who beat you up a month ago and doesn't care. The guy who's got you pregnant again. And in his own words, he doesn't care. The guy who's basically
taken your life down a whole different path. And he
I didn't know you
go
can
off
add
and
it. I
do
would have
whatever.
did that.
He's
It's
left
Cooking
you
with Queen, honey.
to be a
Yes, it
single mom.
is.
Never had
That's my cooking
kids
channel.
before.
Let me go to it right now.
He's your first. You told me that at the hospital. He's a person you want to be with, and all he wants to do is get away from you. That hurts. I get it.
Earl!
That, I don't care about that.
Well,
I don't care about that because even if I don't have him, I still have my child.
Sure. But being a parent can be frustrating. I think most people I work with are parents, and the most common thing is nothing can push your buttons like your children.
Oh, my head's starting to hurt.
They can be frustrating, especially at 2. They can be difficult. They can be needy. They can
1,000 people in here at one time. That's when it be 1,000 views. Like when I get on.
Especially without support.
I ain't never had 1,000 people in here at one time. Good night, girl.
Okay. Tempers get lost. I've lost my temper with my own children before. It's just a part of being a parent. Okay. Sometimes things happen by accident. Sometimes tempers flare. Sometimes they're pretty rigid little guys, but once in a while something happens to them that they don't bounce back from right away, and it causes parents to get scared and nervous. And
that's it, but it's like blurry because
be done.
Good night, lyric.
Things of that nature.
Good night.
What could have happened to little Jordan? Where did Antoine take him? Was Jordan still alive?
I watch broccoli animations and I watch stuff like this.
Pretty strong.
I don't really watch too many YouTubers. I watch Queen and Ken, but I don't really watch nobody for real.
Hurt him. It could have been.
It's 11:22 here.
I don't know the situation, but something has happened. Days that you're not telling me. Okay, what? I want you to tell me the truth. Sharice, look me in the eye, please. I just want to know. I have.
I did not.
Sharice,
well, I can't. Ooh, parents will hurt their own kids. It bothers me.
I did not hurt him. Please.
Maybe you didn't mean to.
Get your life back before you get a boyfriend and a job. Bitch, don't tell me what to do. Y'all be so pressed and so worried about my motherfucking life. Worry about your own miserable ass life. My ring, I just took it off. That's where my ring is at.
We're looking.
You pressed or not?
Except red flags in his own home. Okay, in his own apartment complex. We've got a bunch of bloody clothing.
I just took all my stuff off. Why are you worried about it?
Saying there was some loud banging going on the other night.
Weirdos. I'm not mean at all.
Google searches.
When people be rude to me, I'm gonna be rude back. I'm not one of these YouTubers who finna get on here and kiss y'all butt. No. And I can't wait to do it, girl. I know it's gonna be cute, but I can't wait to do it. Knowing I'm just gonna end up putting it in a ponytail.
I'm not gonna raise my voice.
The next day.
Okay. I'm not gonna treat you. Look at me.
If they hear me yelling or banging,
I don't gotta be nice to nobody. They rude to me, I'm gonna be rude back.
Something got hit on your wall so hard.
I'm grown as hell. I don't need no advice.
On their side. Okay? I'm not making that up. Something happened at home.
I ain't listening to no haters.
And we're searching for an explanation.
Y'all ain't coming in here being genuine. Y'all in here just trying to start stuff.
We're not any closer to finding him than we were 12 hours ago.
Not telling me to be mean. I mean, be nice and saying they right. You ain't on my side with that.
Sharice, if you got frustrated with your child.
Can you just wait real quick, please?
Need a minute?
How you gonna say she right? To say you on my side. How you gonna tell another grown woman what to do with her life? I'm grown, not a child. Hold on.
Please come back.
Don't put it back on. Put it up. I heard you hit the wall 2 times. Put that shit up.
Sharice.
They always judging, they always talking. Woo!
Sharice,
we want to be proved wrong.
If I'm taking my braids down, I mean, if I'm doing my braids slow, it takes
That
me.
Antoine did not keep that child, even if there wasn't Antoine.
Oh my goodness.
Starting today, anyone can
All these
monetize
things
with
gonna
ads.
add. If I'm taking my braids, I mean, doing my braids, it take me like 2 days if the kids ain't bothering me. I do these 2 squares first, then I do the back the next day.
About to get even better. More ad opportunities.
Come on, man.
He does not have that child. He's giving that child, he's gotten rid of that child if it was in his car ever. Which I'm having doubts about Antoine.
Oh, I can't wait. Are you going?
We looked at the video. Up and down East Bay Drive.
I'm watching
and
something.
We
Who
can't
going at
find a video of you walking with a toddler last night.
You did what when you do your hair?
I think you're not.
I feel like if I take it down and I start, see, if I, what's it
I'm
called?
pretty sure there is no Antoine.
Would you do dreads? Nope.
It has to be.
Oh, thank you. You found it. And you came back to the live. You were a real one. You were a real one, honey.
Cherise, sweetheart.
This mama killed her baby and she's pregnant right now. She killed her baby and trying to say somebody kidnapped the child.
Sweetheart, come on.
Oh,
Pick your head
no.
up. Look at me. Why not? Why won't you look at us?
You didn't walk down East Bay Drive with him last night, did you?
Ooh, I can't imagine.
I would
Oh,
love to
today's
believe
so
you,
weird.
but there's no video. Let me.
There's a lot of video on East Bay Drive.
Let me show you a map again, okay?
They need the Lord.
You thinking
So
I'm
what?
turning him?
I'm grown and I got 2 plus boys. I mean, ponytails. What that mean?
And then it's just me, so I'm supposed to defend myself.
I'm grown and I do this.
Cherise,
You ugly. No, you ugly. No, you ugly. No, you ugly. No, you ugly. I can do that. I'm still grown.
Would you rather I don't talk to you about the things we're fighting?
Your mama. I'm still grown.
Okay.
This is your
Okay.
job. I understand that.
I'll just.
But damn, like, I can't tell you something I don't know.
Cherise.
I cannot tell you something I do not know, okay?
Listen, no.
No, because I left that house and I put my baby in a damn car and we drove up, okay? And I sat there and I'm asking for no reason because I cannot sit here and provide for my own child. And then y'all sit here and make it seem like I did this.
I'm not making it seem like you did
But
anything.
it feels like it.
Girl, that's because you did it. Don't cry now.
Antoine would have dropped that child off somewhere.
Shoot.
Because if it was me.
Oh yeah, my hair grew, baby. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Why would I keep a child? That's not mine.
Ooh wee.
You got beat up, you got some lumps on your face, but you're not beat to the point that you pass out for 3 hours unconscious, okay? If they did that, you'd be admitted at the hospital. They scanned your brain, the CAT scan is, they're looking for serious injury. If you had anything that would have caused you to be unconscious for 3 hours, 3.5 hours,
Oh yeah.
they would have kept you. It's just another thing that doesn't make sense.
They don't have a point because they say I say I'm grown and I got
There's
stickers on my
something
face.
going on here, and I know it's a hard conversation.
Oh, when they said that, I thought they meant because I
But
had
it's
these,
not
but
gonna
I don't
go
look like
away
Mickey
either.
Mouse, so I don't
Okay,
know.
this-
I don't get
these
the
are
joke.
talks that need to be had, and there's some answers here, and that's all I want is the honest truth, and I don't feel like we're there.
Hold on.
Okay, you didn't get dragged into the park and dumped. You're not filthy. You don't have dirt in your hair. You don't have grass in your hair. The officers are telling me they found a wet mop in your house.
need the damn VR.
Some peach
You know it
juice,
too much.
The peach juice had fell and it's still sticky on the side of my bed.
I just asked you if you cleaned
This
it.
lady is lying.
That's it.
Well, you said no.
But
You
that's
put
not
in
really
cleaning
cleaning.
supplies, but Charisse, my point is,
And you can look at the bottom of it. It's literally water. I literally use water.
I don't like this.
That's it.
Is that how it still looks?
That's it.
Is that a good assessment of how he looks except for his
Niggas
haircut?
with no hair. Please come home. Please come home.
Right.
Charisse, I would love nothing more right now than to have a phone call where he gets
They
dropped
some
off
haters,
somewhere
man. Some
and
haters.
he's safe and fine.
This is why I
But
don't be going live, but
I think you and I both
I want
know
to
it's
move. I want a
probably
nice
not
house. I want a
happening.
nice car. I want everything. I want trucks. I want to be able to gift my family stuff. So I'm gonna be on here talking my ish, running it up. I'm not being
You
nice.
have an idea of where he
I'm not
is.
being nice no more.
you're saying you kept for 3 weeks. That doesn't.
That's impossible. It was a dude out there. I want to say it was a white truck that was parked on the side, and he was working on his truck. Please find him. Please find him because
I would love to.
Because
they pimple patches.
It was up there. It was people in the parking
like who don't wear
lot
pimple
out there.
patches?
It was people.
My cycle is breaking my face out right now.
At Checkers, it was people at Checkers.
You're not really walking by Outback the way you're telling me you walk.
What else?
I would love to verify.
It's crazy how people can literally sit up here and lie for 2-3 hours talking to these cops. This video is 3 hours long. She been lying for an hour and a half.
Other than your child's missing.
That don't make no sense.
Okay, we've got a lot of questions here that you don't have any answers for. The Google searching. What's with the banging on the wall the other night? Your neighbor reports the bang on the wall. So hard on your bedroom wall.
I threw that damn TV.
What TV?
It's the little TV in my room, and now it won't properly sit up straight like I have to. Like basically, this is the stand back here, but it doesn't connect on it.
Okay. Why would you throw that in the middle of the night?
That wasn't in the middle of the night though.
What time of day did you throw the TV?
After I got off the phone with Jordan.
I really do.
But about the DC
to the point where I just be like,
that's
forget being nice.
Yes, sir.
Forget it all.
Yes, sir.
I mean, you see our problem we're having?
I'm taking my braids down.
From you throwing the candle, and Jordan can verify that because I tried to throw it at him when he put his hands on me before. What else?
Look at all my hair.
The clues were there, but they pointed to a dark and twisted conclusion. There was mounting evidence against her and her narrative. The bloody clothes found in her place, the suspicious Google searches, damning CCTV footage, testimonies from their neighbors, and so many
it's a waste
holes
of
in her
time
story
sometimes,
that it
but
was
I need the money.
Swiss cheese.
What do you want to do with this one?
Section 8 Queen is my Instagram.
I'm telling you everything.
And I know that can be hard to understand, but from our point of view, you have
how many do I have?
It's the perfect storm of an upset mother. Okay, it's everything. Well, I have to consider it.
Girl, I hate nails. I really do.
I don't know you.
That's so
I hate them.
That's so.
But at the same time,
I need to get shellac on my nails, not acrylic. Once I started hitting them, I was like, they gotta go. And they were so short, and I still was hitting them. I cut them down.
See anywhere
like, I want my nails this short.
We don't have anything to suggest
I should have never got acrylic.
What you've told me, other than you walked into Hampton Inn.
I heard my nail pulling up, my son pull up, like my nail bent back like boop, and I was like, oh no.
Isn't there cameras?
So I'm just gonna get my real nails painted with shellac or something.
Yeah, but
I hate the drills. Oof. Now I gotta wait till my nails heal. Cause look, they all got that little print. I haven't had my nails in years, and I just
we're in agreement that
I had to take them bitches off. But my toes still done, though, girl. My toes still done.
Whether he was injured somewhere or he got dropped off, we would have.
Can I eat, please?
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you want us to take a break?
Go ahead, but I just need to eat.
Why don't we leave you for a few minutes? You're pregnant.
Could it got to a point where you got...
No.
You don't know what nothing on me look like, weirdo.
If I'm gonna hit my child, I'm gonna pop him. And anybody knows I'm gonna pop him. But I would never sit here and punch on him, kick on him, physically cause harm to him. I know what sorry, I need sleep.
And that's not what I was
I hate nail files. I only use like the little buffer side. I can't use nothing else, but the nail file part.
Fair to say. That is not what I was asking.
It's like I'm scratching. It's like I'm scratching the window screen. It bothers my ears.
You need to take this child for a little bit.
Girl,
I need a break.
is this how lives normally go with people being mean like that to you? Yes, for no reason.
Jordan,
yes,
Jessica, just the people you normally depend on.
They always be mean for no reason. That's why I don't be on here.
Like you just spoke to your
it's not that I really care, because you see I'm on here now, but it just be lives full of fake stuff and mean and trolls, and I don't be having time. Thank you, Willow.
Absolutely no one you could reach out to other than Senior's family to take a break.
Even the ones that are willing to get him.
Who's Courtney?
She's my old caseworker. Well, she's not really my caseworker, but she.
I can't play no music.
And she watched?
And I've actually lived with her.
You have her contact information?
Not anymore.
No.
I deleted it, so if you could go to my phone, you'll probably find it too.
The deleted contact, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Did she ever watch?
Mm-hmm.
They be going through everything. Thank you, girl. Holy. Whew. What's that?
Sorry.
It's okay.
I probably shouldn't ask you.
Go ahead.
Who was it?
They're not stealing my joy.
That's my little
Nobody
sister.
can steal my joy. I just be like, just going off. That's
You
it.
need to answer your phone.
I don't consider that stealing my joy.
It's been a couple months.
Has anything ever when he was with her?
Her son, I think, is autism.
Okay.
Something. But basically,
I don't wear
he got
those.
hit in the face of the bat. But she had already talked to me and Jordan.
I'm taking all this out tonight, girl. Cause I wanna do. I gotta do my daughter hair tomorrow, Skylar hair tomorrow,
Just the face?
and I wanna start on my hair tomorrow.
His face, he had a patch.
Or I might do it Monday.
Be very descriptive.
He had a patch. That's why I had to get his hair cut.
Okay.
Cause he was trying to cut his hair. The clippers and he
Cause
jumped. So he
I
had
gotta
to
take this part down,
What's the
so
patch?
damn near done.
like
So weird.
it was patchy.
Oh, he cut a patch out of his hair.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Section.
I'm like,
So he got a hold of some scissors or some kind of section out, or?
no, like he like the regular clippers. And then he was trying to cut it
Like
off.
a
Thank you.
Okay.
He got scared, and then
Who was trying to cut his?
I was her husband. I was
Okay.
trying to and then when he came home back from Jordan's house, I let it grow back a little bit, and then I just cut it off
Just went
with
for it.
scissors. And then a couple of weeks later, we let it grow some, and then we got him like a real haircut. It was fine.
Has he had any other injuries when he's with anybody else?
No.
Chest, back.
Jordan said he had some bruises, but that's pretty much.
When was that?
Pretty much. That was.
Ooh, my feet hurt.
That's been
Everything
a while,
just hurts.
Months, weeks, years?
Months.
Any idea where those came from?
When I picked him up.
I don't like
things
certain
that.
cuts.
Well, actually, Jordan.
Yeah, girl,
I
start
dropped
you a
him
channel.
Right off at Jordan's
Start
house.
you a channel. I
And
tell
then
everybody.
hours later, I
Start
get
you a
a phone
channel.
call
People gonna talk
saying
good,
that
talk bad. They still gonna watch.
So.
Be your real self.
me and
Post
him
your
had an
content.
argument
Keep it
over that,
pushing.
and we still brought him back home.
I got 10
saying
baby
that.
daddies.
Okay.
But that's
How many do you
we
have?
already squared that issue away.
I don't really care. I don't.
He dropped the situation well with me, but
Do I like Lamborghinis? No.
his mom.
Am I from Cali? No.
Like her stepkids, they're just crucial, and they'll just say everything just to hurt myself.
So how mad are you at?
How mad
I mean, see, what's the
60
name?
subscribers,
See-
period,
see-
At the
period.
end of the day,
That's good, girl.
I hate him, but I love him.
Makes
I hate
sense.
him, but I love him.
I do understand what you're saying. So, and we did, you came out and said this, you would never do anything to only hurt your child. Pop him on the butt if he does something wrong. That's.
And he don't even get that. He gets popped down the hand.
When you say a pop.
I was never good at editing, girl. I just used CapCut and Pro. I paid for the whole thing for the whole year when them taxes hit.
On the hand, though.
Cause I said I'm sick of having to pay it monthly and then forget to load it, then don't load it, then can't use the good
So
stuff.
dangerous.
I know.
So I paid for it for the whole year.
Could.
I know, but that's
I sure
I
did.
know. And I know what you're saying.
Oh, I thought you was
and I
Skylar.
understand it.
Skylar,
Oh, and he's not.
pass my lemonade.
Anyway, like we tried. We tried.
But what I'm saying
What
is,
you doing,
if
Journey?
you haven't done that room where you accidentally put his head in your
Wanna use mommy phone?
side, you're pregnant
Oh.
now, so you have sleep heavier.
She just took this to Frank. That's what you get.
You know,
That's what you get.
I'm just, quite honestly.
I sprayed you. I sprayed you.
We both have.
Here you go. Which one was
Still
Caleb?
happens even on
Yeah,
big
Go ahead.
But
and I've done this job over 30 years. seen a lot of kids.
I just haven't posted.
Before they get
I
suffocated.
just post. I haven't learned that yet. I tried it. Girl, I can't dance.
And that's when it is an accident.
Skylar, you sleep on my bed?
The cover up is the bad part. So we need to know.
I'm sad, but you being live helps me.
You seem like a loving mother.
Oh.
You love your children.
See, now that's nice to say. Hold on, let me plug this up.
That's a girl, right?
When it comes to
This my regular
detectives
old phone.
typically use
Hold on.
patient
Skylar.
strategies, almost babying them through the process. They know that playing along with the tears and charades can often break down the facade and reveal the criminal beneath. Here, the detectives are executing the first step of this strategy, suggesting that it was all just an accident.
What's on your mind? I know.
Guys, wait. Is anyone still upstairs? Okay, go see.
Oh, you think you didn't protect him? Sure.
I need something else. I swear.
What happened?
Ooh, oh. Girl, I feel so sorry.
Remember that big one we talked about yesterday?
Somebody said sour stock helps with breast cancer. I be saving stuff just in case anything.
I can see it.
Anything was to happen. Johnny, go in your room with that, okay? Let me see. Go in your room with it. You found my? Is it in my purse?
But we need you to give us everything. We need answers. We need questions. We need honesty more than anything. No matter how hard it is.
Oh, you do YouTube? Lyric, you do YouTube? I'm gonna check you out then. Is it like workout dance stuff or you just be dancing? Mr. Roach is asleep. Him and his cousin sleep. I took them to bed early, girl. I cleaned their kitchen up and they went to bed, child. Johnny stay screaming. Unplug the black one. Yeah, and take it downstairs. Unplug the black one, yeah. Okay. Where the super thanks? Thanks. Super thanks is money. Money. It's the weekend. That's the only reason they up, child. I mean, girl, you ain't a child, but yeah.
I know. A mom will do what she has to do to make it. But at the same time, it doesn't hurt to have help. You know? I mean, I told you when the first thing I said at the hospital.
Put Johnny on her bed.
Because,
wait, what am I
doing? I've been family for a little while for other reasons that you didn't exactly pick the most committed partner. You know? It's very frustrating. The frustration that's built as a parent when you can't feed your child.
He very nosy. He know I don't even let him read these comments.
And he's upset.
So he be pushing and hopping on here.
You know he's being difficult, but he's not trying to be.
678 999 8212.
He just wants to eat. And his daddy won't bring him food.
I don't even know if that's the right number.
Here's mom about to be evicted from an apartment she can't pay for. Jordan Sr. won't get a job. He just let his mom help you. It's not fair. It's not fair.
I don't even know what a sigma is, honey.
You can look at me. You don't have to look down. You're not a good person.
I don't have an aunt named Maxine, so stop asking me questions like you know me.
Something really bad happened this past week, and we're trying to find him. And we're not having much success, obviously. I wish this would have ended 24 hours ago. The more time that passes, the more questions arise. Okay?
Braylon, you shut up.
Yesterday, I
Oops, I put the wrong person in time out.
to try and corroborate.
Don't tell me to get no job. Be watching my job, Goofy.
From whoever
How do I
is.
send super thanks, girl? I'm trying to send you
Stories checked out, some people's haven't.
you just click the little star thing, or you can send it to my cash app.
And
I can't dance to save my life. Me neither, girl. Yeah, my Cash App is Talea 2024.
Your story, you started to tell me.
That's my Cash App. Somebody said a skin routine.
We kind of had a stopping point for the day.
This is what I use for my face.
It was a long day. That's okay. But
I don't know how real this is.
Delayed.
I really don't know if this is real or not, but
the longer we can't find.
I use African black soap
no matter what the circumstance,
for everything.
Like I said, it's not helping him. Okay.
Right, girl. He be thinking he my parent. Like I'm the mama. I had you.
We need to find him.
I know we grew up together a little bit, but I had you.
You still have this weight on your shoulders. There's something in your brain that you're not telling me. And no matter what that is, I want to do what's right. His family deserves an explanation. His grandmother.
You guys need to send that one too. Send what?
Cancer's going to get worse.
You guys need to send one too. Oh
Jessica,
yeah. Some super things, yeah, super things or Cash App. I need it all.
She's been on your side. No matter how bad her son has
I ain't no money trail.
to you, she's been there for you. She deserves an explanation.
Y'all will know when I have money, honey. The material things will be shown. Because I came from nothing, so I'm going to show when I get things. That's why I was so happy that I got the table and the couch that I wanted. And people was talking about it. Like, I can't have nice things.
Sure.
It's okay. I swear to God, it's okay.
You sure not to look at me?
No, because I don't know what to tell you.
So now y'all know it's a chance for his son to see what you hated already. All of a sudden. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night, y'all.
Sharif, are you worried about us judging you for what you did, or?
Oh goodness, y'all old hags who get in here and ask me stupid stuff like.
Who's judging you?
I don't know what they do to my face. I just put them on. It's a pimple patch. I'm watching something on my iPad.
I don't care what people have to say about me, but I know the truth. And it did not hurt my.
My birthday is May 11th.
Hey,
Summer Rose. Hi.
What you do, what you say
I'm watching something. That's who
it's
crying.
not for us to judge. Like we said in the car, everybody makes mistakes.
Thank you.
Everybody does silly things.
Thank you.
We still don't have him.
My arms are
Some
tired.
people's stories have checked out. Jordan's senior story.
Girl, I got these for free, so I don't know. I got these off the TikTok. You know how they be sending you stuff, you promote it. So I just took what they gave me, girl.
No, it's not just family. We have him on video where he's saying he's going to be, okay? I can't prove your story. I can't prove it yet. Things aren't making sense.
Woo-wee. Is it bad that I lost this much hair? Is this bad? All these braids.
I put stuff in the closet like
I feel like that's bad.
Is that bad? I put that in there.
Well, Charisse, what they do is they spray a chemical on the ground that shows blood. This is not.
It takes me.
Listen.
Oh yeah, girl, add that cash because I need some. I need it all.
Into your closet.
Usually when I have dead hair, my mama just burn it.
Towel smearing. These are droplets of blood.
I'm supposed to burn it
all over. That's not a towel getting rubbed on the floor.
I put it in the
I
toilet.
don't.
Trying to stay.
Something happened to him.
What's gonna happen to me?
Not come on, bro. This is for your son. This is for your son.
Let me stop making that face for somebody to screenshot that and use it for the little troll pages to talk about me.
But if I can't corroborate your story, I can't move past it.
I like your daughter told you that her father had
Cheers.
sexually and physically abused her, right?
Yeah.
Cheers.
What did she tell you?
To stop the toilet up. I don't think it's that much though.
To his house for a while.
I normally thought about it, but the trash can was you gotta reach over to open it, so I didn't do that.
And she started crying. You know, I look back and there's tears dripping off her chin. I pull over, you know, because I'm like, what's wrong? You know, we on our way to her activity. Pull over. I pull her in my lap. She's breaking down, boo and crying. Snot, tears dripping. I get to asking her, you know, like, what's wrong with you? What's wrong? What's going on? She like, well, you know, I don't want to go with my dad no more. I don't want to be around him. You know, he been putting pillows over my head, sticking fingers in my mouth. You know, at that point, I'm like, well, has he ever touched you? You know, he been touching you.
Girl, I'm drinking a little poison.
Too. You know, we both crying.
I know it's not good for me. I know my neck a little too big.
Touching her.
But yeah.
I asked, like, did you ever see his penis? She said that he did before.
It's sad that I keep drinking this stuff and I know it's not good for you.
Tub.
James, who you cussing at?
Like,
you got to go. Don't cuss at me. Don't ask me what the F am I doing. Do you know who you talking to?
What did she say he was doing?
He was pushing her head under the water.
Okay, so it's good. I guess that's a reasonable amount.
You know,
over
he
here.
did admit to putting the pillow over her head. It was playing. He would lock her in the room. If he was going downstairs to cook dinner or something, anything in the house.
Okay. I be having to make sure. I be having to make sure.
In the morning, it'd be just oatmeal or something, you know, to where, you know, this is all she ate all day, and now you gotta made it home late.
Check and see.
Just a lot of things. It was so much stuff.
You were shocked, too.
Shocked, crying. I'm crying too.
I'm so happy everybody's being nice in my video with Araya.
You know, he been here from
what hairstyle are you doing? I'm about to take them out and then I'm gonna wash it.
Yes.
Let it air dry. I'm gonna braid it up. Let it air dry. Then I might flat iron it. I might not.
The fact that we going to court right now, like
I might not.
They're saying for
I really
6 months.
don't want to put a heat in my head.
Then he can ask the court.
Supervised. So
right, but
you have to be concerned that after 6 months.
Yes, I'm definitely concerned that, especially without knowing anything. He
A
denies
perm.
everything, and everything he has
Great.
an excuse for. The pillow over the head, the burn.
I have had a perm since I was in elementary
The iron was
school.
on the floor. My daughter told me that he held her leg and was like hovering the iron over her leg, acting like he was gonna burn her, and then he pressed the iron on her leg. She had a.
I tried to draw anime art, but I just can't. Maybe the drawing lessons in drawing desk will.
Remember, when officers arrived at the scene, they found the garage door wide open. Lined with windows, the front of the house gave anyone inside a perfect vantage
Do some
point.
color, like some
They
fake
knew
color.
someone could be
Not
watching,
fake color, but
waiting
like
for their
that
every
stuff you just
move.
put on your hair like this. So you ain't gotta dye your hair if you don't want to.
You need to come down. No, come up here.
Good night. I don't know why you calling me auntie child. You my niece or my nephew.
The police had to be very cautious as the suspect could be just behind the door.
Ooh, I'm tired. Shrinkage is crazy. I'm gonna take all this out so I can take me a nice shower. Then I'm gonna sit down. Chainsaw Man? I don't know what that is. I don't like that much left, so I might as well keep going.
Martinez had taken 2 hostages, his wife, Leslie White, and daughter, Brianna Martinez, and the officers could immediately tell he was definitely capable of harming them. Inside, things were tense. As officers moved further into the house, a stairway appeared ahead, and there, at the top of the stairs, they saw Martinez holding a gun, threatening not just Leslie and Brianna, but also warning the police.
Come up here.
Come on.
No, you. The kids are on their side. They hate me. So I ain't got nothing to give for them.
The situation was escalating. What began as a simple restraining order violation had spiraled into a deadly game of cat and mouse, where every minute could mean the difference between life
I'm just gonna
and
spread my
death.
legs and stand up on my toes.
I told you guys to stop. I got it. Yes, you are. No. Oh, come up here.
As SWAT teams and the Crisis Negotiations Unit arrived, and they took their positions outside the house. 2 lives were at stake, and the situation was about to grow more
I'm
unpredictable.
fat, girl. I gotta do something.
Cover me. They want me to check
I'm
door
sad.
seats open. Just see, I
gotta do something.
Access it.
While inside, Martinez's threats were becoming more and more serious.
So if he comes to that front door, they're not trying to come to that front door.
The cops had a feeling they were being watched. If they were right, an attack could happen at any moment. They needed to verify it themselves before it was too late.
Nope. Gives you that small tingling on the back of your neck of this can be a disastrous not only for the officers, but for the suspect or the family involved.
You can see something in a person's
Girl, I'm
eyes
tired
where
of taking my stomach in my
completely
pants.
lost
Something gotta
all hope and
change.
everything, and they seem almost lost.
Something gotta
Inside the
change.
house, Martinez was watching, calculating, and even making moves by looking at the officer's shadow.
So when you come to that front door, they're not trying to come to that front door. Don't come up here, I said!
Then, just when it seemed like things couldn't get worse, Martinez involved his daughter directly.
Tell them not to come over here.
Please don't come over here.
What do you mean
This is
she ain't that
Brianna,
though? I
Jose
don't get it.
Martinez's daughter and his first hostage.
They put you in
The
a
officers
Ozempic. Watch out,
motioned
Earl.
for her
Get
to
off my
come to
phone.
safety,
Mind
but
your
something
child
held her
business.
back. She turned and went back upstairs to join her mother, Leslie. It was then
I
that the
used to get shots
situation
and stuff
took
on
its
my belly,
darkest
but I
turn.
stopped going.
Martinez pulled out a silver revolver and pointed it toward the wall leading to the garage. At that moment, everyone knew the stakes. They were facing an armed man.
Cause who
with
ain't that?
nothing
I'm
left
all
to
of that.
lose.
All that in a bag
At
of chips with the
3:18 p.m.,
sauce.
40 minutes
With the
after the
dipping
initial
sauce.
call, the officers were trying every tactic they could think of.
And I was gonna
starting
go
with
get my
persuasion and
tummy
communication.
tuck and my arm lipo and stuff, but all these plane crashes,
I'm not. I'm right down here.
and I paid my $500 deposit.
What will you do?
Martinez
I'm gonna have to
had
just
a
miss out
history
on
with
that
the
money,
authority,
honey.
so
I'm
his
not
name
getting
was
on no
quite
plane.
popular. But when that connection didn't work,
I went from
the cops
230 to
tried planning an
165 in
ambush.
just a month. It scared me. Oh, girl. I don't know if I should be. Hey, Interest, you look good. 230 to 165, girl.
Nobody's gonna try to open the door.
I ain't getting on no plane. I said I'm gonna have to miss out on that little deposit. I've been made it
That
back, so I
didn't
wasn't
work
worried.
either. Martinez kept appearing on the stairs and made relentless demands.
Hey, give me my phone. It's in the truck.
Where's your phone?
When none of these efforts gave them any result, they turned to their last option and more backup was
Ooh,
called.
the way it came.
But in those moments before full tactical support could get in place, officers were the thin blue line between life and death. Then the SWAT team, which the officers had been waiting for, arrived at the scene.
I'm aiming for next year. I'm gonna do it for my 30th birthday. Give myself a whole year
But things were
to
going
fully
to be
work
even
out
more
and
complex.
fully do what I need
the
to
layout
do.
of the house was a nightmare.
So the recovery
to get
can
to
just be
Martinez,
like,
they had to climb the stairs,
you
turn
just
left,
did this.
and walk straight into the line of fire.
That's so
Law
funny.
enforcement had the house locked down. Several officers
I have a star in my
outside, at least
nose.
5
You don't
inside,
say.
all
You don't
focused
say.
on one goal.
That's
The
crazy.
safe rescue of Martinez and his 2 hostages. Tactical movements had to be precise and calculated.
Ah, man. Stop.
Oh, my hair is itching, honey.
Please, I'm dying. No, please.
My hair is itching, baby.
After a vicious attack by his wife Tempest, 27-year-old Vincent Taylor escaped in a desperate bid to save his life. But what followed next turned his entire world upside down.
He pushed me so far that my feet come off the ground and I'm laying on the ground. He got on top of me and started punching me repeatedly.
Once the victim, now a suspect, what appeared to be a minor slip-up revealed a reality far more terrifying than what
What are you
anyone could have
talking
imagined.
about?
So I'm trying to
A
chase
Tide
him, but
Pod,
no,
what?
oh, I think he's already did something. And I went and grabbed my knife. And I hit at him.
Thank
You're
you for the
portraying
hearts,
him as
girl.
an abuser. Most abusers don't run from the fight.
If she's chasing him with the knife, then there's no defense to that. She's not the victim in that case.
Oh,
And
I
she's
just
chasing
had
him
to.
up and down the street.
Because I'm taking my... Help! Help!
She just stabbed her boyfriend. What the hell?
On January the 18th, 2020 at 9:30 p.m., police received a chilling 911 call from a neighbor reporting hearing a man desperately shouting
So we
for
going to
help.
2026. Let me get my money together, child. Don't leave me, girl. We didn't agree that we going together, but we're going to come out with our crop tops on. Period. Straight off the table. Crop tops in the bikini. Just put me in it.
With a woman whose
Just put me in it
husband was
already.
allegedly noticed
I've been
running
big
down the
enough.
streets and screaming.
Yeah, what's going on?
My husband and I got into it,
Shoot.
and my kids are upstairs in their room, but he was coming at me. I'm clearly not able to move this.
Let's go in the house. Let's go in the house.
I don't want my kids to.
Well, I ain't standing out here in the rain.
Ooh, who
As
he
soon
talking
as
to?
they
Why are you
stepped
on
into the
demand
house,
to
the
go in
officers
somebody's
found
house?
Tempest standing on crutches. She seemed anxious, and without waiting for questions, began
See you, baby
explaining
girl.
what had happened.
Hey, what happened tonight?
Hello.
It's been all day.
All right, calm down. Come sit down on the couch, all right?
She's on crutches.
Not yet,
And
Journey.
she
Hold
then
on.
begins to explain that she and her husband had an altercation.
I come downstairs and he's packing all that stuff. Get out. I'm leaving. I said, okay, fine. Then
Come
leave.
here,
And
Journey.
he's in
Where my
face
phone?
again. He's foaming at the mouth. I said, see, that's why I can't
Let me unlock it. Go
He's
get my
so aggressive,
phone.
like a rabid dog. He pushed me so far that my feet come off the ground and I'm laying on the ground. He got on top of me and started punching me repeatedly
Punch me where?
on my arm. I was like this in prayer position. So he's pushing me and punching me and he punched me on my face.
lying.
And I said, I cannot see.
The person Tempest alleged had brutally beaten her was none other than her own husband, Vincent.
This is not the first time that I had to call the police on him. He got arrested for that before.
What she's telling the officers is that I'm the victim and Vincent is this big bad boogeyman.
Do you have any marks or cuts or anything?
I want to take a look at your arms. You said he bit you right there?
He bit me on my side.
I hate when women do stuff
Okay,
to
I
men
wanna
and then
look at your
try and play
face, so
victim.
Close your eyes.
As the officers examined her injuries, they noticed something strange. Despite her story of a vicious attack, they couldn't find any wounds that matched the severity of what she described. However, then she slipped up and revealed such information which blurred the lines between a victim and attacker.
So I'm trying to chase him during my phone. I think he's already or something. And I went and grabbed my knife. And I hit at him.
Do you know where you stabbed him at?
I don't. I didn't see
Period.
anything.
It's never too late to get your body right. I don't care how old I am. If I'm on surgery, honey, I'm
Just
gonna get
seconds,
it.
Tempest's story flipped, and she wasn't
All these
only
T
a victim.
pages talking about, and she said
was
she's
also
getting
the attacker,
surgery. Like,
having stabbed her husband
why y'all
multiple
care?
times. But why?
I'm gonna get it just when it's safe to
Version
get
of
it.
events weren't adding up, and the police knew they needed to find Vincent, who had likely been severely injured after the attack. They quickly started searching for him, and it didn't take long before they received another 911 call, this time from DeKalb County. This call came in shortly after the first 911 call made by the neighbor, and it brought some serious news that would soon lead them to the shocking truth.
They need police and ambulance at this gas station because there is a man who is severely injured and he needs help.
When EMT arrived at the gas station, the male who was bleeding, he did have a small puncture
Give
wound
her
on the
rest.
left side of his
She
collarbone.
doing too much.
After running the plates on the car, the police confirmed that the victim was actually Vincent Taylor.
Journey!
He was rushed to Grady Memorial Hospital, but despite the efforts to save him, he was pronounced dead at 10:46 p.m.
When the detective told me
Where my
on the
phone?
that my son was in critical condition with a knife wound,
She just had it. I went
can't
grocery shop
explain
today, lots
to
of
you
food in the house.
how
I swear
I knew.
everything was buy one, get one free. What you went to Publix?
I knew it. I could feel it. I remember dropping the phone.
Tell Skylar to get out my bed or wake her up, because I'm finna come on in there.
I'm not sure how I got there, but I know I drove, but I don't remember the trip. I remember they let me see him, and when I viewed the body, you know, he was like he was sleeping, you know, he was in the same clothes. I saw me and I passed out. I just passed out.
Back at the scene, Tempest was detained and taken to the Clayton
Skylar, go lay in your bed.
questioning by detectives. Meanwhile, the
Go lay in your bed,
officers
Skylar.
began talking to the neighbors, trying to gather more information.
I've gotten a verbal statement from her, which is...
Skylar!
So I called the police. If anybody else comes, just write their name down so I can put it on the log, and I'll go down there and get a statement.
One of
Go
the
on your
neighbors
bed!
telling the police she'd heard screaming coming from the house.
Good night,
She'd seen
y'all.
Tempest chasing Vincent down the
I'm
street.
finna get off
and
these
what
kids.
stood out was that Tempest wasn't using
Alright, I'm finna
crutches.
come get her. I'm finna get off of
This
here.
was a crucial detail, as the police had suspected
Clocking
all along
out.
that Tempest had been
Clocking
using
out.
to appear weak and innocent, and this
Hold
sighting
on.
confirmed their suspicions. At 3 a.m., Tempest's
Thank
interview at
you,
the police
thank
station
you.
finally began.
We did not initially
Skylar.
reveal to Tempest that Vincent had passed
Here I
away.
come.
All right, so you and